Hi everybody, it's Anya, the adult doll and toy collector. Welcome back to the small plastic world. Today we have yet another thrifted doll and yet another clone doll. I have no idea who this doll is. The only markings that she has on her are here on the back of her head where I believe it says 2-5. So if you know who this doll is, please comment and let me know. You know how I always feel so sorry for these clones. And this poor clone, you would not believe what I tried to scrub her face. I don't know why it's discolored like this. I don't know if this is some factory thing. I don't know if it's just the plastic aging over time. I don't know if there was something on her face and I just cannot get it off, but soap and water did not budge it. Rubbing alcohol did not budge it. A magic eraser didn't budge it. I'm sorry, doll. You're kind of stuck with it. But let's just take a look at this doll. Because I don't know this doll's actual name or anything, I feel like she looks like her name is Mary. I'm sure that wasn't her name, but we're going to call her Mary. So say hello to Mary, and Mary, say hello to everyone out there viewing this video. I'm actually wondering if this is not a clone of like one of those Mary makeup type dolls, because she looks like she doesn't have a lot of makeup painted on her face. So I'm wondering if she was supposed to be one of those dolls where, you know, the person who buys the doll is supposed to apply the makeup and wash it off. And maybe that's why her face is discolored. But again, if you know anything about it, definitely let me know. So we'll just start at the top. Mary here has painted blue eyes. She has painted eyebrows, although part of one of the eyebrows is sort of missing. And she does have very light painted lipstick. And I think this white spot is supposed to be teeth, but it's painted onto her lip. So perhaps she has a little overbite. Poor Mary here. Mary does not have pierced ears. Her hair is not a very good quality. It's feeling very dry and plasticky now. If you have any advice about that, definitely let me know. I know that you can dunk the hair in fabric softener, but I don't know if it would do any good. I don't know if it would harm more than it would help. But again, all advice is much appreciated. There's definitely sort of a curl in the bottom of her hair, and the hair is a light blonde color. As we saw a little bit earlier, it's not the best rooting. There's lots of bald spots, and there's nothing rooted on the back of her head at all. But when the hair is down, it does cover it. I did wash it, and after I washed it, oh boy, did it just want to go and stick out. It was like a huge cloud of hair. So I had to put an elastic around her head to kind of get it to stay a little less sticky outy. I don't know what to call it. So that left a little dent, but I don't think you can tell too badly. And Mary is on a very cheap, hollow, blow mold plastic body. I think looking at the arms, to me, these arms scream a straight arm, 80s, 90s Barbie clone doll, because these hands look a lot like Barbie when the palms to rear. She has 6 points of articulation, so she can move her head. Arms go back and forth at the shoulder. She does have this twisting waist, and her legs bend out to sit. Not very ladylike. They definitely splay to the side. They do go all the way back, so she can do the splits if you want her to do that, but that is it. And she does have molded high heel feet, which again looks suspiciously like 80s and 90s Barbie feet. So for Mary here, I wanted to choose one of these two remaining poly clone doll outfits that we got last year, or even maybe the year before. I don't even know. Time just moves differently here in the small plastic world. And of these two outfits, I don't know about you, but I'm kind of thinking that Mary looks more like she plays tennis. And this outfit here on the right, this white outfit, looks to me more like a tennis kind of an outfit. So I think we should put this one on the doll. So I'm going to take it out of the package and we'll take a look and we'll put it on Mary and see how she looks. Here are our outfit pieces. Here is the shirt. It seems like kind of a stretchy material, which is probably a good thing because there's no opening or closing. I think we're just going to have to pull it on over the doll's head, which I can tell you by looking at this, that is not going to happen. Luckily for us, Mary's head pops right off. Hooray. So it won't be an issue, but this would be an issue for any other doll that you didn't want to pop the head off. I do like it though. The fabric isn't bad. It does kind of feel like an athletic shirt, and I love this trim. It's red, white, and blue. It's not really rickrack. I don't know what you would call this, but it looks really cool. And it's on the hem of either of the short sleeves and then in a V shape on the front, then going all the way around to the back, which is nice. And they gave us this extra thread, which we are going to cut off right now. 2025 Anya would have just left it and thought, oh, I'll do this later. 2026, we're getting things done. Off it goes. All right, here is the skirt that the outfit comes with. This is more of a thin, inexpensive woven cotton kind of a material. It's kind of nice. They've got this pleated effect in the front with a red panel underneath it. Adds a little flare. I like that. It does open and close with the Velcro in the back, and the skirt is tagged made in China. And they included this cute fabric visor. The fabric is kind of almost like felt. It's very, very soft to the touch. And while it's nicely made, I don't know if we're ever going to be able to use this on the doll. You can see it's not the biggest opening, and this is not elastic, so it's not going to stretch over the doll's head. So I don't know if we would, I mean, look, yeah, I don't think Mary can wear this. Maybe like just from the top. See, it won't stretch to fit over her face on the top either. So this was a nice idea, but maybe on a doll with a smaller head or something. And then these two super thin and cheap looking trainers, tennis shoes, sneakers, whatever you want to call them. I don't even know if these will fit the doll. We'll find out shortly. It was very easy to get the shirt on with no doll head in the way. I'll tell you that. Pop Mary's head back on. There we go. Oh, she looks very cute. She is missing a tennis racket, but we can make that happen in a future video because I don't feel like digging up a tennis racket right now. Sorry. But this outfit looks very cute, and the shoes pretty much fit. They don't want to stay on. They're terrible quality, but you know, hey, for a clone doll and a clone outfit, I don't think they're bad. I like it. I hope Mary likes her new outfit here. So definitely let me know down in the comments, what do you think of this outfit? Do you think it looks decent on the doll? Do you have any idea who this doll is? Do you collect clone dolls? I didn't set out to ever collect them, but because I thrift them and I feel sorry for them, I do have kind of a nice collection of them. But let me know if you also do. And thank you so much for joining me to check out this clone doll and put her in one of our vintage clone outfits. If you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you very much. Thank you so much for watching. And Mary and I will see you next time. Bye.